Admitted today. Interesting guy. I think you'll like him. Mr. Sullivan, Dr. McGrath. Caitlin, John Sullivan.
Hi.
Caitlin McGrath. I feel better knowing you're one of my own.
Mr. Sullivan has a chronic active hepatitis that seems to be slipping into an acute phase.
I hadn't felt bad for a while, but then, fool that I am, I took a few drinks.
I want you to keep an eye on him tonight.
You were a police officer.
30 years with New York's finest.
My dad was a cop, too, in Detroit.
I'll bet he's proud of his girl.
He died 10 years ago, before there was much to be proud of.
I'm sorry.
Your diet won't be too exciting, and you're going to have to take it real easy.
She bid me take life easy as the leaves grow on the tree. But I, being young and foolish, with her would not agree.
Down by the Salad Gardens.
By William Butler Yeats. Very good.
He was one of my father's favorites.
You see, cops aren't all the knuckleheads people take us for.
How's the rest of it go? In a field by the river, my love and I did stand.
And on my leaning shoulder, she laid her snow-white hand.
I hate to interrupt us, but I've got to get going. She'll take good care of you, Mr. Sullivan.
She's off to a good start. I can't leave a poem unfinished now. Where were we?
She bid me take life easy as the grass grows on the weirs.
But I was young and foolish, and now am full of tears.
Nina.
Hi. I was just asking where you were.
I had to take care of some stuff. I got to drop this off in emergency, and then we're out of here.
Good. I'm starving.
Dr. Martley. Lost Chief Dr. Martley. Police officer.
How's this?
Fine. I dropped her off at Haley's. We're good till 10.
What are we wasting time for?
Mr. Kowalczyk, Mr. Kowalczyk. Mr. Kowalczyk, you didn't fill out your insurance form. Would you please hold it down?
Looks like a full house, Betty.
Oh, I'll say we've got 36 conventioneers from Milwaukee with food poisoning.
Good luck. Just give this to Dr. Jaffe when you have a chance with him.
Betty, this one's in bad shape. Bullet wound, just missed her heart.
You got here so fast. The trauma surgeon isn't even here yet.
Oh, I'll wait.
I'll cover, Betty. Paige Fushida.
Who is she? Her name's Heather Lawson. It's another call girl shooting. She's the fourth one in 3 weeks. Same thing every time. He gets them while they're working.
Poor kid.
At least she's got a chance. Her customer wasn't so lucky.
Got any leave?
Hey, what are you, lady? A reporter? I'm busy here.
Excuse me.
What do we have, Daniel?
Chest wound. Looks like a hemopericardium.
Well, you take care of the chest tube. I need a 16-gauge intracardiac needle.
Right away, doctor.
Glad you're still here.
Now, I was writing yet another memo to our chief of staff.
Margaret?
Mm-hmm. She hasn't replied to the first two yet. Better make that an 18-gauge.
Got it.
Her little fling with Metzger is taking her mind off her job.
Ken, she's entitled to a personal life.
Not when it gets in the way with my work.
Oh, come on.
I need beds in cardiac intensive care. How's her pressure?
60/40, falling on inspiration.
Hang in there, darling. You know, my practice has been going gangbusters ever since I won the Doctor of the Year award. But what good is it to me or the hospital if there's no place to put my patients, huh?
Ken, there are only so many beds in the hospital.
Look, I'm not being greedy, Daniel, but my department brings in a lot of good press to this place, not to mention money. As it is, she's taking my last bed.
Ken.
Right. Pusher?
Starting to come up.
All right, good. I need an operating room and a team standing by. Stat.
Yes, sir.
And the point is, Daniel, if she was taking care of business, she wouldn't ignore a request from one of her best doctors.
Ken, you amaze me. You're the only person I know who could do this good a job and bitterly complain at the same time.
I'm not complaining, Daniel. I'm just stating facts.
Excuse me, I heard a friend of mine was here, Heather Lawson.
They're just taking her into surgery.
Hey, Olivia, right? Yeah, I took you in. Must have been a year ago.
I don't do that anymore. I just want to know how Heather is, okay?
Well, if you'd like to wait, I'll let you know as soon as I hear something.
Thank you.
You two work for the same outfit?
I said I stopped.
Yeah, right. Let me ask you a few questions.
Just please, not now.
Hey, I can lean on you real hard if you don't cooperate with me.
Hey, come on. Her friend's in trouble. She's very upset. Why don't you give her a break? Come on.
Thanks.
Sure.
Sorry to keep you waiting so long.
How's she doing?
Well, the bullet just missed her heart, but there's a lot of internal bleeding. She's in surgery.
Heather,
Yeah.
when can I see her?
Well, not for a while. Why don't you check with Dr. Fushida?
You gonna be okay?
Thank you.
Bye.
Who's that?
Apparently she's another call girl and their friends.
Mr. Sullivan? I hope I'm not bothering you.
Come in, come in.
Well, it took me a while, but I found this in the library. I thought you might want it.
Mr. Yates himself. Thank you.
So, how are you feeling?
Well, between my ulcer and the hepatitis, I could do with an overhaul.
Well, we're doing everything we can.
I know that, Captain.
Do you have any family here?
No, not here. My wife's gone. I have a son in New York, Jack. He just made detective himself.
That's great.
Yes and no. I always hoped he'd do a bit better than his old dad.
That's what my father always wanted for me.
And look at you. He must have been a fine man.
He was. He made plain clothes when he was 29.
Oh, he has me there. I was 33.
He was a first generation. Never graduated from high school. But he loved to read. He was always quoting Yeats and Bean. I remember this one Christmas party my parents had. He and his buddies were all downstairs, and I think they'd had a few too many. And I was upstairs in my room. And all of a sudden, I hear them start quoting Gunga Din at the top of their lungs.
So I've belted you and flayed you by the living God that made you. You're a better man than I am, Gunga Din.
You would have liked each other.
Oh, I didn't mean to hit that hard. Can I do it over?
Sorry, kid. The rules is the rules.
Mom, I was asking Tutu.
Well, okay. Just this once.
Daniel, you look tired and happy.
Well, I'm both, I guess. We had a late night at the hospital. They brought in a woman, a hooker, I guess, who'd been shot.
I heard on the news that she died.
Well, actually, she's hanging on by a thread. We put out that story to protect her. She might be able to recognize the man who shot her.
Tell me about the happy part. I like that better.
Nina. I guess that says it all.
I like her too.
Hey, everybody.
Hey!
Hey, little brother.
Hey,
Hi, you're looking real sharp. What's the occasion?
got a little surprise for you.
Oh?
You two are no longer the only happy new couple on Oahu.
Uh-oh.
I know what you're thinking. Lord knows I've had my fair share of, what do you used to call them, Bill?
apprentice bimbos.
Yeah, that's it.
Sexist loud.
Yeah, but he's right. But this time I got it right. Oh, here she is. Bev, this is everyone.
Hello. Hello.
Everyone, this is Beverly Nichols.
Hi.
Hello?
Hello.
Leave it to James.
Possible he knows that.
I don't think so. I wish he'd learn to ask questions first and get involved later.
Look, this is really awkward.
Yeah, a little.
It's not what you think it is. I'd like you to do me a favor. Don't tell James anything, okay?
That's your job, not mine.
Mom, I'm gonna win. Come see.
Excuse me.
Are you going to tell him?
This isn't a great place to talk. Could I see you later, alone? Whenever it's convenient for you.
I'll be at the hospital for 5.
Well, how about the Marquis at 1/4 after? It's just down the street. It's important. Please.
Okay, 5:15.
Daniel, was it all right if I call you Daniel?
Sure.
Daniel, I'm not shining him on. I really care about him.
You know, you are just the bad influence I need. I haven't played hooky in years.
Well, it's not exactly hooky. I mean, I think I can guarantee the hospital's not going to grind to a complete halt if you take half a Sunday off.
Probably right.
Oh, Margaret, I was just coming to see you.
Well, can I talk to you later? We're leaving.
No, this is important. Will you excuse us, Dr.
I'll
Metzger?
talk to you later.
No, now. I've sent you 3 memos in the past 3 days. I am chief of cardiovascular surgery, Margaret, not the gift shop attendant.
I know what you do, Ken, and I know you want more beds for your unit.
It's not what I want, it's what I need. Now, do you know who wants me to do his aortic valve replacement right away? Martin Hertz, chairman of Oahu Trust.
I know all about it, he told me.
Well, wonderful. Did you tell him that there's no CICU bed for him? Now, how would it look if I sent him to some inferior surgeon at some inferior hospital?
I can't get blood from a stone. There are no more beds. We have to do the best we can within our limitations.
So you're saying no?
I'm saying I'll do the best I can tomorrow. Excuse me.
Damn it!
What now?
Ah, forget it.
In that case, let's go check on Heather Lawson.
I already did. Everything's the same. Oh, I'm sorry, Daniel. Just Margaret, she just infuriates me.
Still?
If I was chief of staff, I would work hard to recognize my limitations and correct them.
Kenji, you have limitations? Just kidding.